I was taken by surprise.
I actually was surprised too. I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this.
You don't know why?
I don't
You
know
don't know
why.
what your mission was?
Well, first of all, I was like, it's like fun
You don't
to
know
actually,
why?
talk to other people and stuff.
Yeah.
Do that kind of, first of all, I was like, thing. Since I'm not really well versed in what we do now.
Well, this is it right here. We're gonna do a show. Well, this is it right here. We should do like, we can do an exclusive cooking show.
An exclusive cooking show?
Yeah. Well, I'll do your stream. Your first stream with you. We can do an exclusive. We can. You're just gonna cook. We'll have. Yeah. We'll just do dinner. And then. So we can. I'll have a phone. You're just gonna cook. And then we'll stream. And then. Have you streamed before?
No.
Just never?
No.
And then we'll stream. This is like too complex for no reason. Have you streamed before?
No. Man, I almost just roasting you on this thing.
This is too. I don't even see what he's saying. Have you streamed?
Well, I almost just roasting you on this thing.
Let's see what he's saying. Why do you need? Oh, okay. Like a panda, like the panda on the shirt. Why do you need? Oh, okay. The panda's cute, so thanks.
Yeah. You know, like how I was trying to start that dinner thing.
Yep.
And I was like,
panda's cute. So
thing is like trying to find a location was not easy, or somebody's kitchen. You know, like how I was that's big enough.
Thank you, my cushion.
Yep. And I was like, at first I thought about doing the first one at my house, like when it was warm, because I had that tent up, that big thing. At first I thought about it, but that did not happen as I planned. Like when it was warm, because I had that tent up. That big thing.
What about Jeff's house?
Jeff's house?
Oh yeah.
It could work. I guess I can do a
What
lot
about
of
Jeff's house?
Jeff's house.
Oh yeah. I can make it happen right now. I can tag him. Maybe. Oh, I think he's rehearsing.
Nah.
Or no, he's on vacation.
Yeah, he's in like Dominican Republic or something.
Maybe.
Or one of those islands.
Or no, he's on vacation.
Yeah, he's in like Dominican Republic or something. Or one of those islands.
Have you touched Thorn's ponytail? It's great. Have you? Has he touched it?
What? Oh, well, yeah, I think he did. Have
you? Has he
I don't know. I'll cut it off soon, in a few months. Oh, well, yeah, I think he did.
Oh. You guys didn't tell me this enough.
I don't know.
Sorry, it sounds terrible because I forgot to turn this off. Damn. Okay, I fixed it. Damn. Or maybe I just didn't look at it. I always forget these things, man. It's the little things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or my house.
Or your house.
Oh, what? The one in Brighton? Or the one you had right now? Yeah, Dominican Republic.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
The lighthouse? The same one, right?
Yeah. I think that's what you're trying to say, the lighthouse.
Have you been already?
I haven't been to a lighthouse. I know where it is, but I haven't been there.
It's pretty cute. It's nice and cozy. I don't know how big the kitchen needs to be.
Oh yeah, so many thoughts process how to cook and stuff. Oh man.
Wow, I touched the shit out of it, bro.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. So let's see. With food, man, doing those streaming stuff or doing the video stuff or recording myself.
Mm-hmm. Have you tried?
No.
I was like, low key tried, like just taking a video while you're doing something.
Nope. Because there's nobody to record me while I'm doing it.
Get your tripod.
Then I have to buy a tripod.
Nice and simple. Start there.
Yeah, so it's just, I guess the food aspect or the cooking aspect is just trying out recipes and seeing what works and what doesn't work. Any ideas or twists or anything else. Maybe you can try vegan stuff. Who knows?
I'd really appreciate that.
You know, I always looking because I think that's a fun thing to learn how to do is at least have it is being able to cook without animal products, I guess.
I feel like it's a challenge just because it's just different. There's a lot of non-go-to options, and then you have to. I guess maybe master the alternatives, so they can make the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've looked up and I've seen different ways of doing stuff. So I never tried it myself yet.
I made vegan brownies. They were decent. They weren't disgusting. They were pretty good. It just was interesting towards the end.
Why?
I forgot what it was like. I think it was the texture more than anything.
Yeah, wait, was it again?
Vegan brownie.
Vegan brownie. Oh, the texture. I had some good vegan brownies though.
From who?
You know that place they call it the taco party. Taco
They
party.
have vegan brownies?
They have vegan brownies. They have vegan brownies and vegan chocolate chip cookies or something like that. They have a couple of dessert items. It's actually really good. Very fudgy. Fudgy, yeah.
I don't crave sweets like that, but fuck. I've been wanting something like that.
Yeah, like I saw it. I'm like, I must try it just to see. They actually have some decent. The food's actually pretty good for the way it is. I did not know that it would be. It would be like no meat at all, except for chorizo. I think, unless the chorizo or something else. But it was besides chorizo, everything else was vegan. I did not know. I was like, I went there because one of our friends who's there suggested that place. So when we got there, I look at the menu and I'm like, oh, it's vegan. Because I saw seitan, I saw tofu.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, it's definitely.
Damn. Yeah, I have to try that place.
Yeah, it's really good. You should try it.
I've known about it for I think like 2 years, 2-3 years, and I haven't gone.
And you haven't tried it yet?
No.
Dang.
Yeah, I have to go. I need to go. Thought it'd be like the next food place.
Yeah. You still doing the Ubering lifting thing?
Yeah, here and there.
Yeah, so if you're doing one of those things and you're down there, go and get it to eat.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in there.
And I miss tacos.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. It's actually pretty good.
What's the best tacos you've had?
Oh, man. That's a little tough. Because,
It's obviously not anything mainstream.
No, I mean, there's some places that have decent ones. I don't know about the best ones yet. I don't know if I have a best one yet. Because, let's see. What was it? I went to California Burrito in Nashua. I like that place. The fried fish tacos were very good. It was delicious.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was very, very good. That place does everything the right way, the way I like it. Like I prefer to pay that than any other place. It's actually pretty good. And I think was it Charlie and Peter? They met with me there once to eat lunch or something like that. Yeah.
Sounds bomb. I'm just eating fucking white rice.
Why are you just eating white rice? I thought you had something else with it.
Well, I had seaweed.
Oh, yeah, that one over there.
Yeah.
That's it?
I'm a poor man. Well, earlier I had an egg roll.
Yeah, I could have dropped some tofu off of you.
It's all good. I've been like eating more fruits and veggies, and then I still eat like carbs. A lot of carbs.
Yeah, carbs is a thing. That's the one thing I'm trying to cut down on a little bit, not much.
No, I feel you. When I get more financially in a good place, I could live without carbs.
I'm not sure. I mean, I like rice.
I do like rice too. I mean, I think I'll continue to eat it, to be honest, but not as often. Like I don't have any crazy cravings, I guess. Like from time to time, I'll be like, I want some ramen or some sushi. Those are like the main two things, and then Korean barbecue still pops into my mind. All of that stuff. Those are like my favorite things, like my 3 favorite things so far. I have to try more things.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of places I want to try too.
Got a list. Do you hunt these places?
Either hunt or look it up, or somebody would mention it, and then I would. They mention something, and then I'm like, oh, okay. Since they like it, maybe I'll try it, see if I like it or not. You know, might always fits with my taste, but Still good to try though. Like was it the new place that opened up? One of the guys that became the head chef there. They opened up a new concept one. He used to work at Egro Cafe. A few years back, when he was just getting out of Johnson & Wales, I think. You know, culinary arts kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, have you tried Love Art Sushi?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's the head chef or the head chef at Love Art Sushi, and so they opened up a new concept restaurant called Love Art Udon. Yeah, they just opened that like a few weeks now, maybe a month.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about going to try it because when they were doing like a testing, like a tasting or not a pop up
Yeah.
at like different breweries in Boston, I went and I tried one of the udon bowls. It was not bad. It was like I think it was a soy one, but I want to try the other ones they have at the brick and mortar because they had like a clam chowder udon one. I don't know what the heck it is, but it looks good. Yeah, that and curry and stuff. All this food. Yeah. It's interesting because seeing him, like he has to, he's doing the job he does, becoming more lead, like I think taking more of an in charge role kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, because at first I thought I heard something about like him not liking feel like a lot of weight is on his shoulders, like creativity or that kind of stuff. Yeah. And sometimes it may seem like he just wants to cook, but I think he's doing a good job. He'll get better.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we used to rag on him all the time when we were working with him, just because he's like a tall guy with skinny jeans.
I've seen that. Reminds me of like Austin Chap.
No, but he's tall, but he's not Austin Child's size. He's a little more on the bigger size. Oh. With skinny jeans. So my boss always like, me and you and your skinny jeans.
She asked a question.
What was it?
She said, Megan said, where do you guys do most of your grocery shopping? Whole Foods, Market Basket?
Well, Whole Foods is definitely going to have like a lot of produce stuff that you might not find at Market Basket. More organic stuff, that's for sure. There are some organic stuff you can find at Market Basket. You just gotta look, and just gotta read. But when my budget allows me to, Whole Foods definitely. Yeah. When I'm on a budget, I have to be careful what I pick. I look around and search around Market Basket. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, especially when you don't have that much money, because Whole Foods has good quality, but all those prices a little tough though.
Dude, those prices are tough.
Yeah.
I go to Hannaford's mostly.
Hannaford's is like the in between. It's not bad at all.
Yeah. And then the other place is always Trader Joe's.
Yep, Trader Joe's. Pricing is solid there, Trader Joe's is a solid place to go. Always good look for stuff. Yes. Yeah. And now that they're opening up a lot more locations, it's easier to get to too.
Are they opening up any like closer to us?
No, still in Nashville.
That's not too bad. I mean, that's where I go once in a while. Why'd you ask, Megan? And what else did you say? A favor. What's the favor, Ashley? Huh? No, I looked up. Someone says Vatana want to do me a favor. So what's the favor? Okay. What else? I was gonna ask. I'm gonna start. I think in the near future, I'm gonna look into like all the licenses and stuff, all the rules and regulations for being able to legally like sell food. And the reason is just because parents are hustling. And so, not that they care, because they're just low key about stuff. Yeah. But if I want to have the knowledge to bring to the table, I started learning about merch, and so I was like, I got the website stuff down, the merch stuff. I just have to keep playing. Like I know how to do the merch stuff, but I need to to try it, to see product and how the exchange and all that kind of stuff works.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what are the rules for selling food from home? And I guess you have to have a kitchen a certain way.
Yeah, you have to. There's so many hoops to jump through just to get licenses for it.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous because, like I said, remember I told you about our prep kitchen that we built out. Go through so many hoops just to get all the permits to be able to operate it. Like after you build it out a certain way, they get it inspected, and then you have to make sure everything is a certain thing. If something's off, like they don't even like finish inspection of the whole entire place. Like they go through a list. If they hit something that fails, they don't even go through down the list. So you have to fix that one. Once they fix that one, they go down the list again. Once you hit something else that fails again, you have to go back and redo something, and then they go back down the list again. So they don't even give you like a list of things that you mess up on.
See.
Yeah, they do it one by one. It's very, very irritating. It's so time consuming. Yeah, and it can be the most minute stuff. It's ridiculous. Like when they were talking about like the wallpaper or something like that goes around the stove.
Yeah.
Like just the difference in wording. A fire stopper versus a fire blocker, kind of cover along the wall of the kitchen, so that the heat protecting kind of thing from the fire. Just those two words failed us one time. They're like you have a fire blocker and not a fire stopper or something like that. So you just have to be careful because food permits are ridiculously annoying from what I hear. Yeah.
Okay. Once you do it, then it's just maintenance.
It is just maintenance.
And then that's it.
Yeah, you just gotta, comply to everything they want.
Okay, if you were to start from home, are there any, like, are you just basically a contractor to yourself? It's like you're self-employed and there's no hardcore, like if you run a business, you gotta pay for the building and all this other crap. But when you're yourself, I think you have to renew the licenses and stuff for yourself.
Yeah, probably.
But other than that, like your kitchen is your kitchen, so.
Yeah. You're probably going to ask you where you store your stuff and you have the right equipment for that. Yeah. Probably.
No, yeah. I mean, I read briefly about that. It's like everything has to be on point.
Yep. Everything has to be on point. It's a fine line for that one. Yeah.
Personal chefs don't have to do that, right?
No, personal chefs just got to deal with their taxes.
Okay.
Taxes, the income.
Freelance dude.
Yeah, okay. Basically, you get hired to work a certain amount of time or work a certain amount of hours or something like that. But yeah, being a personal chef's not bad, but I don't know if I can do it.
What do you mean? Because like for yourself, like
because I don't know, like I think I tried something like that's like on like a small scale a long time ago. Like I mean, like being a personal chef, the pay is not bad, but you gotta be very knowledgeable and be able to adjust to their diets or their needs.
I see.
Yeah. What did it say? Blue Apron. Oh yeah, I heard of Blue Apron.
I've thought about it. I've thought about it. It didn't work for her. Yeah. But it's expensive.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you do some kind of one of those food
subscriptions.
Yeah, those food delivering thing.
Yeah.
Delivery, like they give you all the necessary groceries for whatever the heck you want to cook. It's definitely pricey. It's not for the regular person.
It's not. It's for someone who you have money and you're trying to save time.
Yes.
That's who it's for.
Yeah, not easy.
My mom has tried it and it's okay. Did you eat the food? Did it taste good? So it tasted okay, but I'm a picky eater, so yeah. Have you tried Blue Apron or anything?
No, I haven't tried Blue Apron, but I think I had a friend who tried it and it works for them. Yeah. I think I remember seeing them. I think it worked because she lives in New York, so it worked well for them. And I don't hear any complaints. Then again, I don't know a lot of people do Blue Apron, so I can't tell.
Yeah, Blue Apron, and there's HelloFresh. I think there's one more.
Yeah. That's the one thing, yeah.
That's if I was ever like I don't know. I can't say. I think it's a good concept. I think it's cool.
Oh, it's a good concept. It will definitely be helpful to certain people and everything else.
Yeah.
But if you can cook your own food, it's always gonna be good.
Yeah, cook your own food. You get more of it, and
yeah,
it's cheaper.
I think I got what was it? It's funny that I think back on a lot of how I started, like with food and everything else, like working so many fast food jobs when back in high school.
Yeah.
And then not going to college because I didn't have enough money.
Yeah.
Or not a scholarship or any kind of financial aid that can help me.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, I think it's funny. Certain if you go to get a job at a restaurant, sometimes they don't hire you because you don't have the experience. Even if you have to literally ask them to work as a dishwasher or something first.
Yeah.
And I got lucky because there was a friend and mentor that I had that was able to get me into the door of the restaurant at whatever she's worked at. And literally I had to prove myself pretty much. Imagine making tortilla chips for 8 hours. Just tortilla chips and pita chips and literally redundant stuff for just 4 hours to 8 hours on end. Oh man. But you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, that's the grind.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I didn't think I would actually get that job. I mean, because I think it all has this connecting thing. Because to my friend and who I consider a mentor at that time too, she was the one. She was back then. She was the artistic director for Rainbow Tribe, which is the dance company I first joined. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So where she worked at, she said, I know somebody who wants to, get into cooking and all that stuff, and try and get me through the door, in a sense. So it's her connection that got me in it. So I learned the restaurant prepping line, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Just nothing. The food is nothing special. Mm-hmm. It's a step above Applebee's and Chili's kind of thing.
I see. Okay.
But it gave me that experience I needed. And, it kind of tumbled to doing what I'm doing now, in a sense.
Okay. So, these are my students, basically. Uh-huh. And with them being as young as they are, and most people who watch this, whether they're not in college yet, considering it, are in it. Uh-huh. For someone who didn't go for circumstance, you haven't gone back.
No.
Have you considered it?
No.
No,
because college wasn't for me in the sense that I wanted to go to a culinary school instead. Yeah. But then as I kept going, I learned that you don't actually have to have a culinary degree to work in food. If you actually have real life experience working in a restaurant for years on end, your skills is just as good as those culinary kids. The only thing they have above you is that they have a degree and also connections to certain restaurants to get started. Yeah. So they have better connection and better opportunities, I guess you could say. Yeah. But it doesn't mean your skill is less than them. It just means you go through a different set. Because I remember we were working with interns from Johnson and Wales at when we had the Egg Cafe in Warwick. Yeah. They would work at our place and they weren't great. Yeah. Yeah, but it's then you realize that pretty much if you go to culinary school, you learn all the basics, all the skills and everything else. But when you get into a restaurant, depending on what the restaurant is, you might have to relearn everything you do. So it's relearning 101 over again. The only thing you get is learning how you learn your knife skills or
those knife skills.
Yeah, and I mean the only thing different from college is the fact that I wasn't a great student in high school. Yeah, I was definitely not. Yeah. I barely do my homework. I procrastinate a lot. Don't procrastinate. Not a good thing. Yeah, I was bad. I was not that motivated in high school to do schoolwork. So I wouldn't want to go to college and pay for college and not do my best.
Yes.
I feel like I would waste money if I go there and continue with the habit that I had in high school. So that's why I decided not to go. So it just from the past. I actually did try like a semester at Middlesex.
Oh, did you finish?
No.
I was in like, okay, you didn't finish the semester. How long were you in there before you decided like? Nah.
Like a month and a half.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, so it wasn't for me. Yeah, it doesn't have to be for everybody, but that was my path. Yeah, literally, it's like my senior year was all like indecisiveness. Like, should I go to college? What should I apply for? And then I'm like, I figured, okay, I'm not gonna go to college yet. I don't know what I'm doing. So I applied for the Marines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, Marines. I'm old too. Freaking. So that was like 01. So I tried. So I enlisted. Well, I tried to get into the Marines. Came so close too, because it was March 01, and I went there, took my ASVAB, which is the written tests. So you have to do. There's two tests, which is the physical and the written test. Basically, to test your knowledge and whatever that. So I passed that, no problem. I had one of the highest scores in the group. So I was like, yeah, well, I wasn't dumb, but I was just lazy. Then the physical, I failed the hearing test. That's what happened.
A hearing test?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do they make you do?
I mean, it's basically like you do a physical. Like, they have all the sounds and you click the button.
I see.
And then of course, that's when I realized, oh, I can't hear out my right ear. I failed the hearing test because I can't hear here.
Yeah.
They're like, you have a hole in your right eardrums, so like literally it's almost complete hearing loss on the right side. So because of that, I failed to get into the Marines.
Oh.
So yeah, which I mean, it could be a blessing in disguise depending on how you think about it. Because I'm pretty sure if I was in the Marines, depending on what I chose for my job in there, I probably would be in like Afghanistan or Iraq by now.
Yeah.
Because fast forward a few months later, that's when 9/11 happened.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that year. So I would have gone through basic training after graduating, and then literally, I don't know, we would go into war. So like, yeah. Yeah, but it's a blessing in disguise because like after that happened, I didn't know what the heck I was gonna do for the next year. Like I was like lost because I didn't have a plan after that.
Yeah.
But as luck would have it, dancing became a backup plan.
Wait, so during that year, I guess what was going on?
That year, somebody want to go into the army, but they can't go. Huh.
Army? What? Thought you wanted to dance.
I want to go into the army, but I don't know if but I know they will not let me in. Why?
I don't know. And then, what if money wasn't a worry? Would you still not go? Oh, to college.
Yeah, I still probably won't. I'm past that point where I'm like, I know what I want to do for my career anyway, so I'm on that path.
Yeah.
If it was like years ago, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Those you don't know, I'm like in my 30s.
Shit, I was gonna ask. Oh yeah, so what was that last year like? When you
I had no idea. Like it was like literally trying to find a job, just working, working weird jobs, working third shift jobs, just like whatever the heck job that makes me money, just to get a car and all this other stuff. And then that one weird luck, Jen. Yeah, what was it? What say? You can. Oh, no. They won't let people like me in with my mental status. Oh. Yeah, that would. Yeah, that would suck that way. Yeah, I don't know how to say that because literally the recruiter said that if I fix my hearing, I can apply again and get in.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
No.
I was like, I don't want to get an operation for my ear.
Yeah.
But I mean, but luckily because of that, like Gen 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
That Gen. I was like.
Yeah, Gen 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for her telling me to go audition.
Oh yeah, you told me this.
Man, I wouldn't. All the stuff that happens afterwards, I don't know what my life would be like. Just taking it, like literally, like all she said was, "There's an audition for my my old dance company. Go and audition." I didn't even know what style they were doing.
Yeah.
I don't know who the heck. I never seen them. All it was us driving into Boston, auditioning for a group that I never know about.
Yeah.
Literally. And I remember breaking down on Stereo Drive on the way there, thinking we're gonna be late. Mm-hmm. Not gonna make it to the audition. Got to the audition, realized, we're doing jazz. Yeah. Jazz across the floors, all that other stuff. Yeah. And looking really out of place because don't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's funny because you feel kindred spirit because when I got there, it was me and my best friend that auditioned. There was 2 other guys there that were definitely not trained in that kind of style either. Yeah. So the 4 of us kind of bonded in a sense.
Yeah.
So I think we became good friends because we ended up being accepted into the group.
Yeah.
And it became good friends that way. And that group is actually, I have to say, that group became like a gateway to a lot of different dances now that I know. Because so many people were in that company that were in it and then out, and then they made so many things. Like let's see, like the founders of Stag Noise used to be in it too. Tariq, Adlai, so many good Boston dancers too. So, I mean, if it wasn't for that auditioning to get into that group and meeting all these, I don't think I would be able to do all the stuff I'm doing now. I think from dancing to my career, I think that just taking that chance was crazy.
Taking chances. I love that story.
Well, taking chances blind. It was a blind one too because
I've done that before too, dude. For me, that was expressive movement. I went.
Yikes.
That was the summer. The whole auditioning with Kenneth, and we just did mad auditions. We did Street Hype. We did.
I remember you guys went to a crazy auditions.
We did Connor. We did EM. We did everything that we possibly could, and then we made a few. We ended up doing EM in this other place. And then that's when my life changed. That's when it changed, man.
Yeah, doing all those things.
And I don't regret it.
Me neither.
Message me when you get a chance about this class tomorrow. If I remember, the class is hip hop. We might be working on our dance, but we are having a small party at the end. I don't know what else we might do, but
What?
Oh, nothing. I'm just whatever. Yeah, so take a chance, guys. If you want to dance, you should go dance.
Yeah, even if it's out of your comfort zone, give it a shot.
Try to get these guys to do a little more.
Yeah, you just see me do across the floor is as funny as all heck.
I can picture that.
Oh yeah, and then I think back on it so many years. Man, so many people. I don't know. I think, it's a big reflection when I think about all the things that happened.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's crazy. It's crazy to cause you're, older than I am. And so I met you at a certain point. But I didn't there's so much that I wasn't there for. It's just weird. Most people are like, oh, there's just like nothing relevant, and then school, and what's happening now, and then going on tomorrow. But then it's like you kind of covered a lot of ground already. And then I just met you at, was it just a class? It was a class, right?
Yeah, it was a class.
Yeah. After, I think, dance piece or something. Yeah, and then you're kind of already doing certain things. So because you were a big pivotal thing too. EM was big for me. Meeting you was big for me. And apparently you said it was Rachel's fault.
What?
You said it was Rachel's fault.
Oh yeah, because she pestered me. Yeah,
and I met her in high school.
Yeah, she pestered me about like, oh, I have the friend that's dancing, anything else, and then she showed me a video of you dancing, and I'm like, huh, okay.
Thankful for that. We don't talk at all, but
well, at first I'm like, this dancing in Lowell. That's what piqued my interest. Because when I started, I didn't know anybody was dancing in Lowell. Because I go into Boston. The only person I know from Lowell that went to classes was Peter Veth. That was it.
Yeah. I knew of him. I've always known of him since I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember like I was going to a class and I see Peter Veth in the class too. When he first started out, I think. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So, I hope for people to go out more.
I think she's talking about an experience.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, it's a lot. Jesus. Whoa, what?
Oh.
What is it?
Megan, you talked to Sarah?
Oh, wait, what? Auditions are fun, but dancers either happy or sad.
What group?
Banana Milk.
Ah, Banana Milk.
How did you not make it? I'm confused. I'm like legitimately confused. Who even picked the people? I need to talk to my cousin.
Who knows?
Look, I'm confused. I mean, I wasn't being biased either. I was watching and I was like, I'm confused. Her retention's good. It's good. She's one of my advanced students, so I'm lost that in comparison to people who don't dance. Like, most of those kids don't dance. And they don't even have experience like that. So I'm like, who's picking these people?
I mean, they might not just pick based on dancing either. They probably just pick based on what they think they can vibe with more. Who knows?
They're all confused children. I also heard that, like, I think some of the main or older heads of the group didn't make it too. So I was like, okay.
Weird.
Like three of the older members didn't make it or something. But I'll see. Yeah. I'm gonna ask, like, who judged?
Yeah, don't worry. Auditions can be scary. It can be sad if you can't get in the group, but all you gotta do is just work harder and get better.
Yeah, that's the process. You just keep working.
Actually, it's funny. My first audition wasn't that dance company. My first audition was my senior year. My dance teacher in high school, she took us to audition for this youth dance company in Boston. Like, the age limit was like up to 18.
Yeah.
Like, that's the cutoff. And I was like 17. And like, when we auditioned, I auditioned with two other friends, two other guys. They both got in. I didn't. And it wasn't because they didn't think I was good enough. They didn't take me because the other guys were younger, so they would have more years with the company. I only had 1 year, so they didn't take me. They didn't take me because I was a little old.
I see.
So I was like, really?
That's ageist.
So I was like, I was a little bit disappointed in that, but yeah. Ugh.
It's okay. You're awesome. Well, it's 9:00.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you keep going. So if you guys have questions, I'm gonna set up for the next person. So he's been around longer than I have. He's a great cook. He has dreams of traveling, eating food.
Well, the culture, yeah.
And checking out cultures. If you've never had his food, you should have it. I always tell people that because it's true. And if you ever wanna, if you literally like you guys go out to the same restaurants over and over, you should just be like, "Hey Thorn, where should we eat?" Literally, that's what I do all the time. Like, where should I go?
I feel like I should start like a website for that or something.
Yes, you should. Like, what's gonna happen is you're gonna keep getting that question, and then you're gonna be like, "Fuck it, I need to make something now," because I can answer all these people. That's how I feel when I get the same questions. I'm like, "Guys, I wrote a blog. Just go read it." So, and he's been dancing for a long time, and he's the reason I found like the whole entire Boston scene. Didn't know that was a thing, and I couldn't drive at the time, so he would always take me. We've danced in the same crew together for a while here and there, projects together, gone to shows together, done a lot of things together. A lot of it's dance related, and the others like food related, but we're all like close, and he's the man. So if you have questions for him, like adult life questions or anything related to any of those topics.
Yeah, have you been to Japan? No, I have not been to Japan. I want to.
So yeah, I saw you.
Yeah, it's on my list of places to visit. I've had, lots of different foods, Japanese foods, in the States, but I would love to go there. When I go back to Japan, there's this one noodle place where it comes down the stream in bamboo. Yeah, the bamboo noodle. Yep, that's a pretty popular thing.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, it's I don't know what the restaurant is called, but literally like they'll make like it could be soba noodles, something like this. They drop it down the bamboo shoot thing and it goes down the water, and literally you catch it from like your table, and like you dip it. So it's like cold soba.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing. It's like it's a I don't know if it's traditional or not, but yeah. But yeah, I wanted to try like all these different meals, like a kaiseki meal. Oh man, I want to try kaiseki. Yeah, it's one of those like traditional course Japanese meals.
I'm assuming, is that something you can only find over there?
No, they have kaiseki restaurants. I think like somewhere in the States and everything else. But I think you can only. So far, I've only heard New York and LA, so I don't know.
Is that LA?
Like New York, LA, that kind of thing. The biggest cities. They have different kaisekis, course meals too. So.
I thought you said course meals. I was like, excuse me. Course meals.
Yeah, kaiseki is more traditional. They base it off of like a progression of food, or it has to be plated. There's a lot of just things along it, plating, how the food is prepared. I forgot there's like a lot of things that go into kaiseki to call it that.
Okay. I'll be back.
Yep. Always willing to try. Yeah. With the exception of bugs, I'll try just about everything. Currently, I'm not in any dance group right now, but I was in concept artists since the beginning. But I haven't been in concept artists for the past couple of years, mainly focusing on myself, life more than anything else. Also, I want to take a break because I literally performed for like or performed. Though I was in a group for like continuously for so many years, so it felt good to take a break. But concept artist, when I first started dancing in Boston, it was Rainbow Tribe, called Tribe now. So they were more jazz based, but they incorporate all different styles that you can dance to, which is I think it was awesome because I got introductions to styles that I'd never have done before. May not look good doing it, but at least I got a chance to try it. Let's see. Bugs taste good. It's not the taste, it's the texture. The texture is what gets me. I had tried it. It's more of just biting into a texture thing. See. I really wish I can say I'm well traveled, but I would say that I didn't have that much money to begin with, so traveling was hard. I mean, you're talking about out of the United States. I mean, the closest thing to traveling out of the United States for me was going to Bermuda, and that's about it. Though Bermuda is just, it's not bad, just expensive. Language-wise, I mean, I'm Cambodian, so I can speak my English. I took French in high school, but like I said, wasn't really a great student, so I didn't focus too hard. But for the most part, I can understand a lot of French words if you speak to me. I just can't speak it back that much. But for the most part, I can pick out what you're saying in French, unless you're speaking too fast. I was on a yes, Bermuda is really expensive but beautiful. Yep. When I went there, I wish I had more money. When a bag of chips costs so much money when it should be only 25 cents. Oh yeah. Been there twice. It was actually pretty cool. Yeah. So because I don't have that much money to travel or to experience those foods, all I can do is just study, read up on it, do research, find any restaurant that makes something resemble that kind of food so I can try it nearby, basically. You have to go out and search for it. Eesh. Don't worry, I know how that feels. I messed up a lot when it comes to money. My parents bailed me out so many times when I was younger. I always feel bad. I always feel like a screw up sometimes. But just gotta do better. Just do better. Do the best you can.
Do the best that you can.
And like feeling like your parents are doing everything for you or paying for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened to me so many times.
I really liked when when Monica was struggling.
Huh?
At the banger.
At the what?
The banger. Before the summer.
Oh, the banger. Which one was it? What did I do?
Just like your input on all that stuff. Like doing things for yourself and the parental gaga and like my biggest thing with all my students, I'm super raw with them. I can't always get in as much as I want and the things I want to tell them. But just like the reality of the importance of putting yourself first.
Yep.
Sometimes going against the grain. Not feeling like college is the only path.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
Because as soon as they put themselves in that box and then they go and they're not confused, and you talked about not wanting to waste money and then, not having money, but then also just not wanting to waste it, and even if you did have the money now or if it was free, you still wouldn't go.
Yeah. Because I realized it's not for me. That's what it is. But, I mean, it wasn't that great with my parents because, my parents expected me to go the typical, I call it the typical Asian parent expectation. Lawyer, doctor, accountant, or something, business person. Yeah, pretty much. It was like, it was that, and, and then when I told them that I wanted to go into culinary arts or cooking, and then they're like, you're gonna be working hard and exhausted, working long hours, and then you sure? And I'm like, yeah, because that's what I wanted to do. I don't mind the long hours. I don't mind being exhausted as long as I'm doing a job I like. And with dancing, they don't support it fully, but they understand. Right. That's the thing. They don't support it fully, and they'll always ask me, well, why are you still dancing? Or why are you dancing? Is that going to make you money and anything else? But they don't stop me or discourage me from doing it. They just ask. So, I guess you could say, luckily my parents are understanding. Is Nalini chatting through her thing?
Yeah, she's not going to be here. She was supposed to originally. But, EM went overtime.
Always?
Yep, I told them. I gave them all a speech before the season started about how things are really going to go down with these guys. And the directors thought it was funny. Because I was like, yep, I'm not even here and I know what's going on.
Yep. See you later.
Who's bouncing?
Jesse.
Nah, don't apologize. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Thanks for stopping by.
Just preparing the next stream.
That's so funny. You're actually gonna fall.
No, this chair keeps. Every time I do this, I feel like it's gonna roll back on me.
I haven't heard that sound in a while. Discord. The stream's still alive. I'm preparing for my next portion. I'm just gonna make some adjustments. It changes up. Only y'all could see the tediousness behind this. One-man setup is much cleaner and simpler. Okay, so that's torn. I can't even see anything.
What the heck? Oh.
Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay.
Oh.
So that was Torn.
Yep.
It's gonna be a lot more things from him in the future. He's trying to do he's just trying to eat food and learn and have fun out there. He's so committed, and I call him the food god or the chef god. And I'm one of those friends that are like, you can do it. Because it's true. I'm like, you possess the skill set, now it's time to manifest this space. I know even more now, because I've been testing. Look, check this out. I mean, I just keep learning, and so I've ran a few ads on Instagram. And I didn't craft them to be good. I didn't make like ad worthy content, but I still wanted to test. So I did 2 failures, like no results. And then I did this one, this one that you may or may not have seen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I decided to just run it as an ad to see what would happen, and get some things here and there. So I learned a little bit, but these would be basically how to like kind of put yourself out there in a next level way, and I keep getting followers and stuff, which is really cool. But I'm just seeing if it works, and it does. Yeah, man, you can do it. I'm ready for you.
We can give a test run on that little video thing.
I am ready for you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Do you have any final words?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll see you soon.
Yep. Okay. Oh, now I gotta get a shower. Thank you. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Okay.